Hi everyone, today we'll see about the SQL interview question that is asked many times, and we'll see about the joins and types of joins and what is the operation we can perform with the help of two tables. So let's start with that. So right now I can say I have a two table, one is the user master and second one is the department. So let's selecting and let's see how much data we have. Okay, so you can see in the user master we have a user ID, username, department ID, salary, joining date, and second the department table we have a department ID and department name. Okay, so I appeared one of the interview and there is some question which is asked, and that is I'm going to discuss here. So they are given this scenario like you have a user master and department table. You have to perform the certain joins. So first of all, we have to know types of joins. So there is a types of join in the say I can say inner joins, left join, right join, full join, cross join. So this types of joins which is applicable, which we are applying in our database operation. So they are asking, give me the left join output, give me the right join output, and how much count we can say. They are singly asking like how much count we are getting when we performing the left join, or right join, or full join, cross join, inner join like that. So we'll start from that first join options. So I have this query which you can see. First, I applied the inner join between these two tables, user master and department. So what I applied in the query, select star from the user master, inner join, department on the user master or department ID and department or department ID. You can see in the user master and the department, we have a department ID is a common column name. So when we are applying the inner join, we have to be one ID is column, one column ID between the two tables where we can apply the joins over there. Because of that, we can apply the join, otherwise not. So inner join always said you have to be one of the common column ID between these two tables. So between these three tables, whatever when you are applying for the inner join condition, you have to be one column ID, which is common. Second, and let's see what is the output we are getting from this. If you are executing, you can see we have total 5 count. Left join means we are always returning the left row count, which is common from the right side and not the common from the right side also. So that's why we can see we have a 5 row count for that the left join. But in the inner join cases, it is comparing the both ID values from these two tables. If what is the ID they are found matching, they are returning those values which is common, and which is not common, they are not returning. So you can see applying the inner condition inner join over there, so we are getting the 5 rows. Coming to the left join, in the left join we have to be check like how much count we are getting. So left join means which we have a row ID from the left table, that count we are returning, and apart from that who is not matching from this right side, I can say that is also we are returning. So we'll see about the select star from the user master, left join, department on the user master, on the department ID equal to department table with the department ID column. So we'll see these two joins. So here also you can see we are getting the 5 count. Similarly for the right join also, if we perform the right join for these two tables, see how much count we are getting. This first one is for the inner join, second is for the left join, and we'll see about the third one, right join purpose. In the right join you can see we are getting the 6 count, because if you see in our department table, there's a department ID 4, but in the user master there's a nothing added over there. So that's why it is comparing from the left side table, like we have a user master, but right side we have a finance column, a finance ID, a finance department. So they are comparing the value, but in that left side they are not getting any common value or matching value, but still they are returning. So that's why you are getting the 6 count over there. You will see if you see one table, we have a user master 5 count. Okay, and coming to the department, I will execute this one, it will be better. Yeah, so you can see in the department id we have here 3 1 2 3, but here in the department table we have a 4 count, 1 2 3 it hr finance. So for the department id for purpose we are not having any column, what is the value we are containing, I can say properly. The 4 we are having here in the department, but in the department id from this user master we don't have. That's why it is returning the null value if you see in the right join. See, that's why this row count is returning a null value, but with the department ID there is a value. So that's why you are getting the 6 row count. Coming to the next, we have a full outer join. It means how much row we have a left as well as right table, that total value we are returning. So let's see what is the count for this one. Full outer join. You can see here also we are getting the 6 value. We are performing the joins on the department ID. So this is the types of join which we are applying for this table, and this count you can see we are getting left join, right join, full outer joins, inner joins. Okay, and next I have a question for this, taking the count for each joins. So for the count purpose have to be write the query. So let's start for that one also. Okay. So if you are comparing or if you are counting the count for the inner joins, so we are writing the query for that. Set count star as a joint count, as joint count, or you can say inner joint count. If you have to be right, you can write the inner joint count from the user master, applying the inner joins department on the user master dot department id equal to department dot department id. So let's see how much count we are getting from this inner join. Previously what we are returning all these column values, but right now we have to go and return the count for that, because they are don't have, if they are asking verbally they don't have much time to check and write the query. So they are asking if you have aware about the your practical knowledge, you just give the in the second answer how much count you are getting from this. They are giving the table a, table b, row count. So you can see we are getting the count 5, as we see the 5 row count over there. Similarly for this left join also, right join also, and full outer join also. We'll see how much count we are getting. I'm just giving the analysis properly. For left join, I just write the left joint count, and for this right we have a right joint. Similarly for this we have a full outer joint. Okay, so let's see the count for all this. So inner join also we are getting the 5, left join we are getting the 5, right joint count we are getting the 6, and full outer join also we are getting the 6. The 6 row count you are knowing because one of the ID, that is department ID 4, which is having the department name, that is I can say finance, but that value 4 ID is not present in the user master. That's why it is returning the 6 value by comparing the row count over there. Okay, so this is the count. Next question they ask about the operation, some like have to be common record, apply the intersect, apply the rank, apply the dense rank over there. So how can perform? So first I will start for the example of that intersect. The intersect problem is like I can say intersect means we have a common record from both the tables. So how much common record we have, we just returning that. For the intersect, given the example, select user ID, username, department ID from the user master, intersect with the department, and we are returning like just a normal value for the comparing purpose. 0 as a user ID, username unknown, and department ID as a department ID. So we'll see what is the output we are getting. We are getting a nothing. I just tested for the knowingly for this unknown type of username. Otherwise we are getting the value because we are only comparing this one row count with the department and other value with the user master. So that is the example of the intersect. Now they ask about the ranking in the SQL. So if you know about the rank, that is good. If you not, we can see or we can see the output practically. That will be helpful and understanding on that. So first of all, we have to be like rank, row number, dense rank. This is basically used for the tracking. I can say as an identity column for tracking or checking the value how much count we have. Sometimes the primary key not available in the table, so we are using that row number to get iteration over purpose or get the index purpose, or I can say get the tracking purpose. So this row number is working as a indexing purpose, not filtering applied, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just assume that if you have a multiple or duplicate count. Coming to the rank is basically also used for this count purpose, not count purpose. I can say the order of this duplicate or duplicacy number or what is the repeated number you are getting. You can see with the help of rank. It is not giving the consecutive output. I can say when you are going with the dense rank, it is giving the consecutive number. Like if you have a one value which is similar again and again, it is going by 1, 2, 3 like that. If in the rank we are considering, it is not going like sequentially, it will be skipping the value. If we have like 1, 1, 3 value, so you can see we are getting the 1, 1, and we are getting the like third number is the third, so it will be not giving the 2, it will directly give the 1, 1, 3. So it is skipping the second part. So it is like I'm giving the verbal example. Let's see for the practically how we are seeing this rank and dense rank and row number on this table. In the user master we have a salary table, we have a department id. So we'll apply this rank property in the user master. Okay, so you can see in the output section, rank, salary rank, this highest salary rank from this one. Then we have a dense rank. You can see we have a 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 1, 1, 3, 5, 3. If we are going with this rank property, we are not getting the like line by line number 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. But we are considering the same situation with the dense rank. It is going sequentially by one. It is going the 1, 2, 3 like that. Similarly for the row number, it is going the tracking purpose. I can say we are not having any primary key, so we are just using for the tracking purpose that row number is a unique column or unique id. So it will be going all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 how much count we have by sequentially as an identity column. It is incremented each and each row uniquely. This you in the salary you can see 70,000 we are getting the two times, and 60,000 also we are getting the two times, 55,000 getting the one times. So in the ranking wise, if you are going, we are having a 70 two times, so we are giving the 1, 2, 3 like that. But it is not like that. It is if we have a same number, it is applying the rank over there on that column. It will giving the rank basis on that and not going with the sequential manner. So it's same number continuing, that's why it is giving the same rank. Second, after the 70,000 it is going for the 60,000, and because here we already skipping the second value, and that's why it is comes under the next number third one. So 60,000 again third, and again we are getting the 60,000, that's why again it going the rank for the third one. Because here if we are considering a 3, then we have a next number 4, then we have a 5, so it is going for the skipping the fourth one and going for the fifth one and giving the rank as a fifth one. Similarly, for I can see if you are going with a dense rank, it is not doing like that rank property. It is going by sequentially manner 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 like that. So this is a practical example you can see in the rank and dense rank and row number which we are applying in the user master and department table. And after that they ask what is the nth, third highest salary or fourth highest salary from this user master. And before that they are also asking like give the salary from the department wise, maximum salary from the department wise, like in each department who have a max salary. So for that we have to write the query. maximum salary from the department wise. We are applying this joins on the department with the user master and have to be aggregate the value department wise. So that's why we are writing this department ID department and max salary as a max salary from the department D left join with the user master U on department ID equal to U dot department ID. This is D for the department, U for the user master table. Group by department ID, department name. We are applying the group by because we are using the max as aggregate property. So when we are having aggregate property, aggregate function using, we have to apply the group by clause here. If you are not applying, you are getting there. We can see like that also. Just I'm selecting this value. You can see it is invalid in the selected because it is not contained either an aggregate function, not the group by clause. That's why we are applying the group by clause here. Now see, you are getting the salary department wise or max salary department wise. In the HR we have a max salary 60, IT have a 60, finance have a 70, like that. This one is a null because in the department ID fourth one we added the same name as a department finance, but we are not added the salary. So it is now coming, this max salary is coming from this user master table and there is a no value for this ID. That's why we are getting the null value. So it is a get maximum salary department wise. Next question we have, they are asking about the even and odd row, so that will be, I think, easy. You can just divide by that column name modulus 2. I can say if you are getting the 0, that is even. If you are not getting the 0 count, you are getting the 1, something like that, so you are having the odd count. Next they ask about the duplicate count. So for the duplicate purpose we have to be write the query like this. Select username count as a duplicate count from the user master, group by username having count greater than 1. Because you are again see we have a user master table and there is a one of the name which is coming repeatedly, so we have to find that. So what we did, selecting the username and count star as a duplicate count, and we are applying from this user master table. And again we are using the group by clause because we are having the aggregate function and having count greater than 1. Star count greater than 1 means if anything is more than one value from the same type, that means it is a repeated value or duplicative value. So we'll returning. You can see Alice Brown, it is username and this duplicacy count 2 because this value is coming 2 times. Then they are asked about the third highest salary from this user master table. So I applied. There is a multiple way you can apply, and they are asking about you can use the offset and give the output over there. Otherwise, you have an option like with the limit, with the top three, descending, ascending order. Take the top one salary. So like that you can apply. There is a multiple approach, but for in my case, they are specifically asking about the user offset row count and give the third highest salary. So on that note, I was written this query: the distinct salary from the user master order by salary descending offset 2 row fetch next 1 row only. Offset 2 means we are skipping the 2 value because we have to be know the third highest salary, so we don't have to take this 2 value. It is like coming from the line by line 1 2 3. We have to be skip the 2 value from the salary column and take the 1 value which is next from that. So let's see what is the output we are getting. Third highest salary 55,000. Yeah, it is a good, it is the right answer. If I ask about the second highest salary, so what we can do, we just skipping the first row and getting the first row for that. You get the 60,000, it is the second highest salary. Okay, next question we have, create a new table and that is from the user master. So you can create like select star into that table name from the select star from the original master table. So you can write like that, otherwise I can give the right answer for that one also. Let's see how this structure will get created. See, this table is got created. That is time table, as you can consider, or what whenever you have to require for the sum addition operation in the table, you can use that. So that's it for the today. Hope you like it. Meeting in the next video. If you have any question or any query about this sequel, please comment it down. Thank you.